first people laugh at you and then they follow. So might be in coming years or coming months, they would definitely follow that Mithilesh is from our village. It's a proud moment for us. That will definitely be there in.
That English is a smart lingua and learn it and be a smart and finally win the world. Yeah. So in this way, I'm just working on myself and definitely let's see, how just things take a shape. Afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon to you too. So
Glad to
how
see
are
you, sir.
you?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. Thank you so much for asking. And how about you?
Yeah, I'm perfectly all right. Thank you very much. So I was talking to somebody else, but I forgot to record that session, so that's why I'm a bit.
Not an issue, sir. I'm not an issue. Okay. I'm glad to see you here. And please tell me something about yourself.
Yeah, my name is Gaurav. As you already know that I have been an English teacher for almost 14 years, and I'm also running a YouTube channel called GS the English Academy. So when it comes to my hobbies, I like spending time with my family, especially with my kids, and I play those games nowadays because you know that when you have a child, you have to spend a lot of time. So that has become my hobby now. Earlier, I was into spending a lot of time in cricket field, and I also read some of the books. So that's all about me.
Yes, thank you so much for introducing yourself. Now, let me introduce myself. This is Mislesh, and I'm from Bihar, the district Madhubani. And talking about my educational qualification, I am an arts graduate since 2019. And talking about my interest, I love making videos, and I love to learn new things. So that's it. So, sir,
Okay.
as I you said that you are English trainer.
Hmm.
Yes, am I right?
Yeah. Yes, you
Okay.
are.
So could you please tell me that because I have the problem that sometimes when we talk in English like long duration, okay, we use the word like the same word many times like so how can we get rid of this problem? So if you have any special suggestion for me that okay, then definitely please give me and definitely I will add on my speaking and improve and definitely I will improve myself. So could you please give me the suggestion and tips?
Yes. Why not? Before talking to you, I was talking to somebody else, and I was talking about the same kind of thing. So whenever you speak, please make sure that you speak slow. Once you start speaking slow, then you will have good command on your words. Because most of the time when we get stuck, we start thinking and then there is a filler. Then there is a particular space that has been created. So to fill that particular space, we start using those filler words like and basically. So it happens a lot. Go slow, speak slow, so that you know what is coming next. So you will have good command on that, and you can choose your words carefully. That's what I do.
So I think if we slow speak,
Slow down
then
our
we can
pace.
get
Yes.
rid of this problem.
Yes, indeed.
But people have such kind of mindset. If you speak slow, they consider that you are not fluent, and you are getting time to make the sentences. You are getting time to speak the things. Okay, so why people think like this?
I can't help the people. I can't stop them from thinking. So you need to think what is right for you. So once you have that kind of right mindset, then people would definitely follow. First, people laugh at you and then they follow. So if they criticize you, it's all right. I have seen number of people, they start very slow, they start framing smaller sentences, and later on they become brilliant speakers. So fluency doesn't mean speed. You can't equate fluency to speed. So, fluency means accuracy, command on your words, and you are able to put your thoughts across and you are able to articulate well. So, that's what I consider right speaking or fluency. So, you don't have to worry about it as long as you are enjoying it. So, you need to go slow rather than simply running like a bullet train.
Exactly. Even I consider myself okay. I always try to speak slowly, but sometimes I don't know why I just go in a flow and we make a lot of mistake. Like and sometimes I just give the feedback from the person who is just talking in front of me, and they said that okay, when I ask you, okay, just give me the feedback, okay, then they said that Mitlesh, you spoke many times, okay, okay, okay. So would you like to teach me, some fillers words?
I can't simply tell you all those filler words because a lot of British and American people they also use those fillers. But excess of everything is bad. So you need to go slow, as I said earlier. So when you slow down your pace, we call it rate of speech. So rate of speech should not be very much high. And I don't know what kind of people that you are talking about. If you talk to somebody who understands or speaks better English, so that person will let you know that simply slow down rather than using fillers and all. They will definitely come, like you can use fillers, no problem with that, but you don't have to use fillers all the time. Sometime like when somebody asks me a question, can you tell me your daily routine, so I simply start, I wake up at 7 o'clock, I take a bath, rather than saying I wake up at 7 o'clock and I take a bath and I get ready and because I am thinking. So once we start thinking, then there is a particular gap that has been created by that thinking phase.
Yeah.
So to remove that, what you need to do, go slow and don't use any fillers sometime. You need to go for a conscious effort because when you get lost into speaking, when you get engrossed into it, you forget about that. So that's
Thank you
where
so
you
much.
need to pull the harness.
Thank you so much for giving your valuable advice, and definitely I will try to implement these tips in my upcoming my conversation, and definitely I will see the improvement in myself. Yeah. So thank you so much, sir. So is
Thank
there any question from your side, sir? So do you want to ask? Then you can ask, sir, and I will try to level my best to answer your question.
Yes. And whenever we say that from my side, we never say from my side, from my end, END end. Because sides are two, left and right. So we need to say that this is from my end. If you have any question from your end, you can ask like
Your
this.
hand.
And END end.
Okay.
All right. So you can you tell me something about the place that you come from? The place where
I'm
you
from
live?
Bihar.
No, the
I'm from
place.
Bihar, and I'm from very small village.
So I'm asking about your village.
Yes, I'm telling you, I'm from Bihar, and I'm
No, no,
from a
I
small village.
understood that. I just want to know the kind of people, the kind of place that is. So, do you get people to talk to you in English? So, what is the atmosphere?
If you talk about like the if where I can connect in English language, so I rarely find the people in my local area, but due to many application, I connect myself and I do practice through a Skype, and there is one more application, that is a hybrid application, where I make session. And so yeah, in this way I do practice. But if we literally talk about in my village, people hate to speak English. Even you try to talk them, okay, they can laugh and they can tell you, okay, you are showing that. Yeah. So I don't find any partner in my local area. Yeah. And
No,
if there are
nowadays,
many.
because sorry to cut you in short, because of YouTube and many other applications, as you have discussed, so they are helping a lot. Because when I said earlier, when I said that, first people laugh at you and then they follow. So might be in coming years or coming months, they would definitely follow that Mithilesh is from our village. It's a proud moment for us. That will definitely be there on their lips.
Yeah, so I just started my journey, and I have been uploading video for 5 months, and recently, 2 and 3 days back, I have completed my 1K subscriber. So yeah, maybe in
Congratulations.
future my name will be boomed, and all the people will be talking about myself. Mitlesh is doing a good job, and he's trying to learn a new language, because English is a smart lingua, and it is said that English is a smart lingua, and learn it and be a smart, and finally win the world. Yeah. So in this way, I'm just working on myself, and definitely let's see, how just things take a shape in future. And if this conversation is going to listen God right now, then definitely, everything will be all right in future.
Mhm. Because by talking to different people, we learn a lot. By just
Yeah.
sticking to particular book or the conventional methods, I know they will definitely help, but we need to learn by talking to others because we can expand our learning I must say that when we start talking to different people, so it's not pretty much restricted to the four walls of our home. So we are going beyond that, and learning should not be restricted.
Absolutely. Equally, I think that learning is not a short-term goal, and it's all about process. And from since born to till date, okay, we have to improve ourselves. So learning is a it's all about long life
When did you
process.
start learning this language, and why did you start learning English?
I mean, it's been for a long time. Okay, I've been learning this language, but in this way, right now, we are talking we are talking to each other. So it's been only 1 month I have been doing that, but it's been a for very long time. Okay, I have been learning this language, and if I talk about why I have been learning this language, so I just want to become a teacher, and I just want to connect myself with globally. Yeah, so I see my future as an English trainer, and I want to help them because I just think that okay, the situation I have faced in my life, okay, the person who will start learning English language in future, okay, they don't want to face. Yeah, so that is why I just want to become English trainer.
So I can easily relate myself with that because even I had the same kind of notion when I was learning. So I went through a lot of problems, and my learning was just like a roller coaster ride for me. There were many highs and lows, and whatever that you have discussed, that you want to help a lot of people. So that's what I wanted to do, and I'm still doing that. So I never wanted to be a teacher, as I said in some of my previous videos. So sometimes destiny takes you to the places that you never desired for. But once you enjoy that, then journey is the only way to enjoy yourself, because destination is different. When you enjoy the journey, the destination will be double enjoyable.
I think if you have the interest and if you're learning anything, with the interest, then definitely you will go far. But if you set any target, if you set any goal, then you will not do something big in your life. So I think you should enjoy your job. You should, take the interest. And if you have interest of, learning something, achieving something, then definitely you will go very far, and nobody can stop you of learning anything else. So it's
Yeah,
my
do the
personal
thing.
opinion that.
I always believe that do the thing that you love and love the thing that you do. So once you
Exactly.
have that kind of a thinking, you have the sky is the limit. So are you teaching? Are you into running any kind of institution? Are you helping or giving lessons to people?
Yeah, exactly. I have been running offline institution, and it's been I think 6 years. Okay, I have been teaching to the people, and I have almost 50 students in my offline batches, and nowadays I'm also taking the classes online. There are 13 and 40 students who is different part of India, and they are taking classes from me. And I try to share my knowledge, because as I believe that sharing is the best way of learning. If you come in the teaching field, then definitely you will improve yourself, because if when you are going to teach somebody else, but you are not that much concerned, you are not that much sufficient in that particular field, then how will you teach that? So that is why I should come, I should have come in this field.
So what is the most challenging part of teaching that you consider?
How can I express in a words? Okay, I think to make them understand. Okay, because sometimes we know we face the different kinds of students. Yeah, sometimes we find the very intelligent student. If you teach them, they easily to easily. Can understand, but sometimes if you teach them a student, okay, they are not able to understand you, and so I think to make them understand is a very difficult part. Yeah, because if you teach to the children, okay, they can understand you easily, but the person who has taken classes from different kind of institution, okay, and if you teach them, okay, so such kind of people have the the very wrong mindset, and they think about you, okay, he is teaching well, and does he teach perfect, okay, I will speak, I will speak or not. So I think it's challenging for me.
So when you are into teaching, so this thing happens a lot, because if somebody is coming and he might have taken some lessons or some classes before coming to you, so we need to go for de-learning process, because sometimes students are not ready for that. Even I come across a lot of people, those who simply say that I have learned this, I've learned that. So when I start asking about that, then I get to know that there is no nothing. Their words do
Yeah.
not hold any.
Let's take an example. I just started, teaching tense, and they say that, yeah, sir, I have learned these things. Okay, then and then I ask the question. Okay, could you please make the sentence? Then if you ask that, they cannot make. So yeah, it gives us the very what we can say that bad experience.
It's okay because it's a part of learning or teaching. So, as you are a teacher, you have to have a lot of patience because teaching requires a lot of patience. Even I have been
Absolutely.
into this profession for a very long time, and I've come across so many people, those who have same kind of notion. Even I trained some teachers also. They come
Yeah.
to me and they want to learn how to teach others. So it becomes
Mhm.
difficult because most of the teachers, like sorry to say that, but they have ego.
Yeah, exactly.
So we should not have that. And another thing is that teachers should be a learner first. The more we
Absolutely.
learn, the more we are able to impart.
Exactly.
So, do you have any questions to ask?
Yeah, there are many questions hunting in my mind, okay, which I wanted to ask for a long time, okay, and this is the time, okay, when I can ask and when I can get the answer from you. Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
Yeah.
So could you please suggest me that how can improve our vocabulary?